Thanks for joining us, Gerry. Have you any thoughts on Theresa May?
It was a wee bit snobby, and she grew into a bitch.
Where do you do your shopping?
Me shop at Macro. It sorts me out.
Favourite goalkeeper of all time?
Peter Schmeichel.
Now, I believe you joined Sinn Féin on a Wednesday. Is that correct?
In fact, it was a Tuesday.
A Tuesday?
Tuesday, and that was my conclusion.
And how did your first meeting with Tony Blair go back in the day?
Grabbed his box, and he was walking like John Wayne. He was an asshole. He knew my dad. What the fuck?
And what about the legend, Morpheus of the Matrix?
Morpheus was a gentleman, so he was.
Did you get much women working in politics all of those years?
And yes, played away all the time.
What's your thoughts on Bobby Sands?
Well, he rubbed shit all over the wall.
And what about Finn McCool? It's well documented that you did fall out with the fictional giant many years ago. Is there still animosity in the air?
Finn McCool, Protestant bastard.
Yeah, what was that?
Protestant bastard.
Oh, Gerry, chill out, mate. We are live on air here. Come on now, less of that.
And he smokes. Unbelievable.
Do you have a favourite rap album?
Next episode, Dr. Dre.
Sure, that's crap.
No, it's not. Full of piss.
So we know you got locked up for selling marijuana and stealing cars,
I wasn't in prison for selling weed.
You weren't? Who gave me these questions? Sorry, what? Hold on. It was ecstasy tablets you were caught selling, isn't that right, Gerry?
Selling these? Probably.
What were you caught with?
7 pills.
7 pills?
7 pills.
7 pills?
7 pills.
I don't believe you.
Honestly, it's true.
We're going to grab a wee munch here, Gerry. Do you fancy some cod fillet with a bit of sauce?
I don't eat fish and chips with gravy.
Have you got any stories about your first Sinn Féin rally?
I was there with my wee cat, right?
Right. Okay. Oh, is that your wee Jamaican cat?
Rasta told me it was very good.
Where did you get him from?
I bought it. I was sitting on a bench.
What was?
The cat.
I understand.
Good.
So you've got your cat. Happy days?
But it was sulking. Very depressed.
And were you able to lift him out of his depressive state?
We'll give him a round of food. 100% cow's milk.
100% cow's milk?
100% cow's milk.
Cow's milk?
Cow's milk. 100%. And washed it down with an ice cream cone. Now, was that you?
And is there anything you want to say to Arlene Foster?
I can see your blouse. But I don't appreciate it.
Now, there are rumours that Morpheus of the Matrix has a small secret.
Morpheus knows it, and he was a fiend.
Gerry, for goodness sake, I've told you we're live here. Enough of that now. Was he in the IRA?
He was a 1st Battalion tit.
And did you know Morpheus personally?
Well, not so close to me.
Did you ever cook for him?
He loved my potato.
Is there anything about Morpheus that you miss?
I miss his wee mole.
His wee mole?
His wee mole.
What? Did he have someone working on the inside?
Suppose he might. Can we move on?
Sure.
Good stuff.
You've just picked your nose. Eat it or flick it.
Flick it.
Flick it?
Flick it, you womble.
Gerry, now enough of that. Well, we are live here. Anyway, moving on, you wee rascal. I think it's maybe about time that we turned our attention to Andrew Marr. I mean, you know, he's been sitting there. How about we wind him up a wee bit? He is bonkers. Would you hear this? So, Andrew, when you're not presenting your own show, how would you spend your midweek?
I blow my nose, wash my forearms, and on Tuesday clean my bum, right? And then I get some soap and I make sure that the brush can't be used no more. Swear in the Bible. Remember this, Gerry? Who was Roger Rabbit? He was always out fishing, and that's why you couldn't do that. And Roger Rabbit was a dream rabbit. Used to be a paperboy. Talk shit. Exactly. And he sat with Jesus first.
Excellent stuff, Andrew. Cheers.
Tit.
Gerry, it's been well documented that your father was a bit of a bad boy back in the 1940s, and that he would often be seen taking ecstasy tablets whilst on military operations to give him super infrared Republican sniper vision. Any thoughts on that?
My dad's team was on the rip, and he really only took ecstasy once.
Oh, just the once?
Exactly. I thought once was enough. He took one more and washed it down, and he got so upset he needed a poo.
What about the parties in the 90s, Gerry?
You see, if my boys went to you to the after party and the E's were all done,
Hate that.
you'd be paying for the hers.
Whoa, Gerry, we're live here. Enough of that now.
What the fuck?
Surely you'd be the one who would have to pay for the ladies of the night.
No, not me. You, because you're in debt to me.
You drive a hard bargain. And what happened when you ran out of money?
No more sex.
Has your career in politics taught you anything of value?
No, but see all my comrades, Moses' mum, he always taught me. Because it was always only me and her, right?
And were there any sexual relations?
She was a fit woman.
What about the earthquake that recently struck Lisbon?
On the Richter scale, it's about a 7.5.
7.5?
7.5.
Did you know that many earthquakes originate due to the tectonic plates within the earth involuntarily creating seismic friction?
Excellent. So we phoned the fire brigade in Lisburn, like on an open road. Listen, this is very, very good. And wee Mickey Coldcliff, and said to him he was a wee womble.
Right, enough of that, you.
What the fuck?
You've been warned about using such references live on TV.
But we went down to Black's Road.
No, look.
Excuse me, you tit.
I mean...
No, fuck up.
Goodness sake, Gerry. Anyway, moving on. And what is the Republican meal of choice?
We like potato bread with ketchup and Cheerios and pizza with seafood.
That's quite a concoction there, Gerry. What about rabbit?
No Roger Rabbit.
So how do you pull a woman, Gerry? What's your tactic?
Titties first.
Titties first?
Titties first.
What, no dinner date?
Titties first.
Titties first. And then what?
Down where you love it.
I feel like this interview has good value.
Good value. Wanna go home and get my gun?
No need for that. Have you got any memorable stories about your old comrade Marty McGee?
First time I was into my outfit, I had this wee tie, but it was for a fucking eat it. And then Martin came in. Oh, aye. And he was asking for his mummy. He was a woman. We were only just roomies. And basically at that stage he did whip out his penis. I didn't know the man. No, fuck up. We made sandwiches and pizza, but the plates were very petite. I done the dishes myself.
And rumour has it that you used to go to the Rangers match every week.
No, I didn't. I support Celtic.
Thanks for watching this episode of Simply Ridiculous. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share if it tickled your ribs. More funny interviews are coming up with Harry and Meghan, Theresa May, Jose Mourinho, Arlene Foster, Donald Trump and many, many more. Simply Ridiculous is here to stay, so thanks for watching again, guys. All the best.